My name is Jess and I'm on the Transition Year 1 IES class. Growing up in Tassie, I went to uni in Tassie, and when I graduated there was very little opportunities for employment, and the Northern Territory gave me that opportunity straight up. So I actually was lucky enough to go to Ramingining out in Arnhem Land, and that was an amazing experience and was such a huge part of my life that I'll never forget. It was very different from Tasmania. I was welcomed straight away by the community and by my colleagues and given the most amazing amount of support. It was my first time away from home, and on my first day I was adopted into my assistant teacher's family. I had a family on day one. When you're developing your relationships with the students, with their families, with your colleagues, they do become your family. You're all in there together, and people really appreciate you going out there. The younger people that I worked with understood that I'd left my family, I'd left my home, and I'd come up here to work with them, and they were so welcoming and kind and generous, and it was wonderful. It was the best experience of my life. So I'm in my 6th year now, from coming up from Tasmania. I laugh every day. I giggle every day at my job, and I have so much fun working with these children, and they're so diverse and amazing, and the cultures I work with, they're also happy to share their cultures, share their food, share their language, and I really appreciate that, and I learn something new every day. The intensive English units in Darwin are designed for new arrivals to Australia, so whether they're migrants, refugees, children coming in who have little to no English, and so they are eligible to enter the school within the first year of arriving in Australia. So within my class I have only 14 children, and within those 14 children they come from 12 different nationalities and cultures. It is challenging because they come with little to no English, and they can't talk to each other, and they can't talk to me, and yet we still manage to converse and have conversations and discussions and to understand each other on a day-to-day basis. I had a little Greek girl come in at the start of the year, and for the first 3 weeks she cried and screamed just all day, every day. And 10 months later she's now one of my top students, and she's teaching the other children, and she's laughing, she's making jokes, and she's helping others, and it's amazing to see, and I couldn't be more proud. So every day is an adventure in the NT, especially if you're lucky enough to work remote. You will find the most amazing experiences and find yourself doing extraordinary things that you would never get to do. So whether that's fishing and pulling in 80 centimetre barramundi every weekend, or going 4x4 across to people's homelands where they're sharing how they cook their food and hunting strategies with you, or just sitting in a boat in the wetlands listening to birds, and it's a wonderful place to live, and the employment opportunities up here are exceptional.